Richard, I hope that American exceptionalism is not one of the phrases you've banned from the lexicon. As a matter of fact, from reading your books and hearing you speak, I think you actually believe that America has been exceptional in the sense that word is used. My question is, are we destined...
I think you're exceptional, Warren.
My question is, do you think America will remain exceptional in that sense? And if not, are we then going to become a nation sort of seeking situational alliances to do good in a way we can do good?
Look, I like American exceptionalism, but I like it when others point it out. I don't like it when we point it out. I never like the idea of calling ourselves the indispensable nation or anything. It ought to be a judgment that others reach. So we shouldn't be talking about it. Maybe that reflects all those years in England, but I just never sits well with me. Second of all, we're exceptional potentially in two ways. One is by who we are, and the other is by what we do. The who we are thing, I think, has taken a hit. If one looks at the campaign and other things, there's, it's a version of what Joe Nye would call soft power, but I think reputationally, we've taken something of a hit. It's not just the campaign, but 2008, the financial mismanagement, how we conducted the Iraq War, a lot of things. The United States, what we've done in the world and all that, and how we've done it, what we've done here at home and how we've done it. So I think if there were a share of stock called Admiration for USA, LLC, I think that stock would have taken something of a correction. And I think we have to, now the best way to deal with it is to be, as Ronald Reagan might say, a shining city on a hill. Get things right here. And show, for example, that we take the lead in coming up with social and economic measures to deal with economic security amidst great technological innovation. If we can handle some of those challenges, admiration for us will properly go up. So that's just a challenge that we've constantly got to deal with. In terms of overseas, again, it's what we do and how we do it. I think things like America First are not good with that, because it suggests that we're going to have a very narrow view of our role in the world. It, to me, gets it backwards. See, in the old days, we wanted the world first in many cases, not as an act of philanthropy, but because we understood that our fate was inextricably linked to the world's fate. And that was the lesson of the first half of the 20th century when we didn't make that connection, not just the world, but we paid an enormous price for it. America First seems to me is way too narrow and constricted a lens through which to operate. It also sends a terrible message of constant calculation, what's in it for us. And I think if everyone else wakes up every day and makes similar calculations, that's a much more atomized world where it's much more difficult to get collective things done. So yeah, I'm uneasy with some of these formulations, how it will, and the president, he's onto something when he says he's the president of the United States. And what was that riff the other day when he spoke to the conservative group? There's no global anthem, there's no global, And again, one of my 13 banned phrases is global citizen. There's no such thing as global citizen. Citizenship is something that's conferred on a national, domestic basis. I get that. On the other hand, we have a major stake in what goes on in the world, and that's the part that's missing. He's not connecting that dot. So I understand where he's coming from, but it can't degenerate into a narrow, self-interested isolationism or protectionism, and I think that's the risk.